Hi, this is Samith Pich from samithpich.com, and it is my absolute pleasure to be sitting right next to this wonderful woman here, Jenny Jordan. So Jenny Jordan is the founder of the Lipstick Lounge, and we've been in contact over Facebook and looking at internet marketing for a while. And I have been so impressed by this woman about how much value she gives to her own students, how much value she gives to the marketplace. And this is the first time we've met, and we're meeting at the Home Business Summit in Melbourne. And so I said to myself, I have to steal her away and just spend 5 minutes with her and just pick her brains on a few things. So welcome to the Home Business Summit, Jenny, and it's lovely to see you.
Oh, Samith, I can't believe that intro you gave me. That's absolutely fabulous. I'm really glad to meet you after all this time online.
Yeah. It's always great to put a real face to the person and see a person, that physicality, and I think it's wonderful meeting you.
You look
as well.
bigger than that screen too.
Yeah, it's slightly bigger. But people usually say I'm not as tall as they think I am. So I just want to ask you just a couple of questions. Mm-hmm. You spoke on stage yesterday, and you have an amazing story. It's quite a tough story. It's not your usual story, and in some cases it's almost cringy. But it's a testimony to you that you're here and you're doing amazing things with your life, and really out there to help people, because I'm sure we all know people that could have done the opposite,
Yeah, most definitely. And a lot of people, they can either, it's like a fork in the road. You can actually have something happen to you and you drown with your own self-pity and what has happened to me, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't choose to do that. I chose to turn it around to positive, if you like. And, yes.
So you've done a lot of things in your life, and when you see Jenny speaking, she'll talk about that. But what I really want to focus on is, when did you get an entrepreneurial spirit?
We briefly touched on this last night, and I thought about it, and I believe that it's something that you want. You want something better for your life. And you and me both have come from very different backgrounds, but in what we've been growing up with, we always knew in our heart that we wanted to aspire to something else higher.
Yeah.
And that is what set us aside from other people, because we had our dreams, and we just didn't have the dreams, we followed the dreams.
Yeah. So I know you're not just an internet marketer, but you've decided to use internet marketing as the vehicle, I say the main vehicle at the moment for you to create your wealth. So why internet marketing specifically?
Because of the reach that you have with people, if it's done correctly, and there's many marketers out there, but to be able to be yourself and to be real, I think that is a warmth that people look for when they're reaching out to people, because they don't buy the babe across the Porsche anymore, or in front of the house. They want real people, and that is what I think sets myself apart, and yourself too. You are a real person, and that is a real warmth that people want to be attracted to.
So Jenny, you wear many hats.
Yes.
You've got a lot of things that are happening.
Too many hats, right?
But one of those hats is you've really gone out there and decided, I want to speak on stage. So my question to you is, why speaking?
Right. It's basically for the same reason that you do YouTube. You have a bigger audience. But what I believe with speaking is that you get that much closer to people. They can see the emotion, they can reach out and touch you if they wanted to do that. But it's funny, I was only talking yesterday after I spoke, and people said to me that I'm the same person on the stage that I was to them the belly to the bar sort of thing, you know, and they appreciate that it's not a different hat I'm really wearing, it's really me that's speaking to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so we're at this wonderful, really quite intimate home business summit in Melbourne at the moment. Caliber of speakers, I think, were pretty good. Jenny, myself, and
Goes without saying.
Goes without saying. So why do you think it's so important to come to events like this?
You know what? People have a decision to make when they decide to come to events, and it can be very easy to sort of sit back and get all your fixes from YouTube. It's not the same as meeting someone like this, and the friendships I've already made from people that if I had taken the easy option and stayed home, I wouldn't have had the reach or the contact, the networking that I've had here.
Yeah. So Jenny, I know you're a busy woman. I'm going to have to cut this short, but I know we're going to be talking more after this anyway. If people want to find out more about you, where do they go to?
Yes, definitely. Well, I'm on Facebook and I'm easily to find on there. jennyjordan.com.au is my website as well. Yep. Yes, and Skype and all the other things. So awesome. It's not hard to track down at all.
Okay. So once again, thank you so much for spending some time with me. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. Jenny and I, we've just been, on a long walk back to a hotel talking about a few things. So we might have a few things in the pipeline.
You just want to watch.
Yeah, you might want to watch the space in a couple of weeks. But what that's also the other power of looking at and going to networking events like this. You never know. There's just one person who can change everything for you, or take you along an opportunity to take you to somewhere even greater than you ever thought of. So I really, really appreciate that you've opened that opportunity for me as well.
Thank you, Samith.
So this is Samith Pich from samithpich.com. Until next time, go and live your purpose, live authentically, and share your passion. Thank you. Bye-bye.